What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we are working on the Evo a little bit. Well, a lot actually. We're finally getting started on all the projects, I guess you could say. The goal today is to get as much off the car as I can. I know for sure I want to get the rest of the interior out of the car because we got the door panels and all that stuff off already from the tent project we did a couple videos ago. I want to get the bumpers off, the diffuser off, all stuff out of the trunk, and maybe get it up in the air. I'm not sure. I want to get as far as I can though. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started on this thing, and so it begins. Alright, so I think first I want to start by getting all the interior out. We got the seats, the carpet, the console. All that has to come out because we're going to do a sound deadening project on this thing here soon. So all that has to come out of there. We got the door panels, they're already off like I mentioned, so we're good there. So yeah, let's get started here and then we'll move to everything else. Alright, we got all that out of there. You almost forget how easy it is to get things out of an Evo. They're just old cars in general. They're just so much easier to work on and be able to get in there and do things too and all that. But yeah, we'll get out the plastic trim now along the edges there, and then we will get the carpet out and we should be good to go in here. Alright, we're down to bare floor now. This is what I was talking about with the sound deadening stuff. This is the old like OEM shitty like sound deadening material. I'm not sure what this stuff does, honestly. It's so hard and small, honestly. So I'm not sure what all it does, but I don't want to put the new stuff over that, so we're going to try to get that out of there. I saw a technique online that I want to try. It looks super fun and cool to do, so I'm going to try that. But luckily this car doesn't have a lot of it in here. We got two small panels right there, two in the front floorboards, a little bit on the side right there, a little bit right there, and then on the sides up there, and then across the back seat. So shouldn't be too bad. We'll get all that stuff out of there, and then we'll lay down some actual sound deadening material, and should be solid after that. So let's move to the trunk and get the battery unhooked and get all that stuff out of there, and then we should be good on the inside. Alright, I'm back here in the trunk working on the amp and the wiring and all that stuff, and I kind of forgot how much of a pain in the ass this was whenever I was doing it. I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying, like, some of the wires are cut almost exact, so there's not a lot of room to work with, not a lot of slack and stuff. So perhaps when we go to install this back in later, I will redo that just to have a little bit of extra room, make it a little bit easier to work with. But yeah, we're moving right along. I've got all the wires for the amp are labeled. I mean, I could have remembered it, I guess, but it's just so much easier to put some tape on there, write down what it was, where it went, and that way when you go to install it, you don't gotta think about it. So yeah, almost done here. Gotta get this top panel off, and then the bottom can come out, and then we are pretty much done on the inside. Alright, we got all that stuff removed. That took a lot longer than I thought. I forgot how much stuff I had hooked up in there, so I had to do a little bit more wiring stuff, but got all that done. The interior now is pretty much stripped out to where I need it to be for the next little project, but might have to remove some more later, but for right now it is complete. So now we need to move to get the bumpers off, the diffuser off, all that stuff, because we gotta get it up on the jack and get it up in the air here soon. I got these sick little race ramps. They are 12 inches tall, so we're gonna put the car on those things to get up under it and do some work. And then once we get to the point where we gotta take off the suspension and all that stuff, we'll have to put it on some jack stands, but those should be super handy for the projects we got going on. So yeah, bumpers it is. Alright, the diffuser is off the car. I always feel like that's like the hardest part, because there's so many little bolts and stuff like that under the car you gotta get to, and you gotta try to hold up the diffuser with your legs and like make sure it doesn't fall and get in a bind and all that stuff. But we got it off of there. Now I'm gonna move to the tail lights and bumper and all that stuff gotta come off. And I know I'm not showing a whole lot of this, but it really is just me taking off bolts right now, so I don't think that would be too interesting to you guys. If it would be, let me know in the comments down below, and I will try to show more of that in the future. But yeah, we're getting everything off the car, so moving on. Alrighty, I think we're done back here for now. I'm gonna have to get the crash beam off and all that stuff once I start to work back here, but I'm gonna leave it right now because there's no use in taking it off right this second. It's not gonna affect anything moving forward, but now we gotta go to the front. Okay, so as you saw, the front bumper is off the car. I was going to start taking off some things here in the front because we're going to pretty much change all this, but I need to be able to move the car, so that's why I left the battery and all that in the trunk as well, so I can hook it up easily and move it if I have to. So how we're going to work these projects is from the back of the car to the front of the car. So once I get about halfway, I can turn it around and we can take off all the stuff up front and do all that jazz. But yeah, there is plenty of work to do from the back to the front here, so it should be fine for now. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for this one. Like I say, I'm not sure if I mentioned it yet in the video or not, but Happy New Year to everyone. We got pretty far today. I ran out of time, so I wouldn't have been able to get that much farther anyway, but I got all I wanted to get done. I think it's a good start, but we are in it now. It has begun. I'm not sure however many videos from now is going to be all Evo content. We got tons of projects coming, probably well into the springtime, maybe even past that. Hope not, but you never know. The next projects are going to be very fun, very hard, very much out of my comfort zone, but I'm excited to learn, I'm excited to try new things, and I'm excited to dive into the car and make it look nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any comments, questions about today's video, what we're going to be doing, whatever, drop a comment down below and I'll be glad to chat, answer questions best I can. And right on dropping that comment, don't forget to do all the other YouTube things. You guys know how it goes here. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.